energy exists in different forms. So we can have energy exist in different forms. Okay, different forms. So it may be mechanical energy. Okay, so it can be mechanical energy, electrical energy, mechanical energy, it can be light energy, it can be sound energy. Clear? So it can be sound energy, it can be heat energy. Okay, it can be heat energy. So here there are different forms of energy. So according to law of conservation of energy, it says that one energy can neither be created nor can be destroyed, but it changes to one form to the another form. So what we can write here, according to law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor nor be destroyed, nor destroyed, nor destroyed. Okay, it changes from it changes from one form to it changes from one form to another form. So when we are using the device and the device is used, then there are certain changes occurs in that energy. Okay, so when device is on, when device device is in use, energy change takes place. Energy change, or you can write energy transformation of energy. That one will be the best word to use. Transformation of energy takes place. Energy takes place. Okay, so this one we have read in this work power energy chapter. Only just a review of that one. Okay, so let it be electric grinder. We are using mixture grinder. If we are using mixture grinder, here electrical energy changes to mechanical energy. Yes, if I am taking let it be loudspeaker. In case of loudspeaker, what happens in this case? This electrical energy changes to the sound energy. So here electrical energy changes to sound energy. Clear? Like that, many are there. If we are taking microphone, so what happens in this case? Sound energy changes to electrical energy. There are many more examples are there. If we are taking the bulb is glowing, electrical energy converted to light energy. Okay, photosynthesis. This one it is what we can say light energy is converted to chemical energy. So there are different type of energy and energy transformation takes place. Okay, so now let us see the measurement, how to measure electrical energy here. Okay, measurement of the electrical energy. So we are taking, let this one, this is the external resistance R, current flows through the resistance. So now this one will be the circuit. Here there will be a key. Okay, so here what we are taking, this one is the, because this one is the potential difference B, current flows through this direction. Here comes obviously when the switch key is on. So due to here, what is the current? Current equal to I. Current flows, um, current flows, let it be current flows for time t second, for t second. Okay, so how many charges that is moving? Q equal to IT, because I we have discussed rate of flow of current I equal to Q by T. So Q equal to IT. I can take that. I have taken directly that one. Q equal to IT. This has come from this. Clear? So now another one. Remember we were discussing V equal to potential, electrical potential. Electrical potential by whom? Work done by charge. Clear? So what I will write here? I will write W equal to VQ. Am I correct? Am I correct? W equal to VQ. So what I can represent here? I have taken Q equal to IT. This one, let it be equation 1. This one is equation 2. Putting equation 1 in equation 2, what will be answer? Here answer will be W equal to V. This one will be I. This one will be T. So W equal to VIT. Clear? So keeping this one in mind, let us go for all these different relations for it. Okay, let me rub this one I got. So the fundamental law, that one equal to V equal to IR. The fundamental law V equal to IR. Clear? Keeping this one in mind, we will go one we got W equal to VIT. We got this one. Now we will go for some other relation. Clear? So V equal to IR. So what I can write? W in the let it be equation 3, equation 4. Otherwise, why to write this one? Here we can putting the value of V. Here putting the value of V. So what I am getting? V equal to IR. So I R I T. What I am getting? I square RT. So another formula equal to W equal to W. It is work done. How much work is done? That is the energy spent. Okay. So here this one I got W equal to VIT, or electrical energy equal to VIT. Second equal to I square RT. Okay, I square RT. Now let me put another value here. So here in the W is equal to okay. Here from here let us see. V equal to IR implies I equal to V by R. So let me put here W equal to V square by R square into R into T. Clear? So what I am getting here? I am getting W equal to V square T by R. This is another formula. This one is the another formula. Okay. So as a whole, what I got? I got here W equal to, first of all I got QV is equal to VIT. Clear? Is equal to I square RT. Clear? Is equal to V square T by R. Okay. write it and make it a box. Okay, so here this work done equal to energy spent. So this one also electrical energy form we can represent. And here this is what is the unit of energy or unit of work done? It is joule. Unit of energy is joule. Clear? So we have discussed this electrical energy or work done we have discussed. Now I will not rub this one, rather this side I will rub. Now we will go for this, what is the electrical power. I hope you understand this one. This one will be electrical power. Okay, so this one is electrical power. So here power, what is the definition of power? Power is the rate of, can be defined as the rate of doing work. Power is rate of doing work. So here what we can write, the power is the rate, power is the rate at which the electrical energy, the electrical energy is supplied by the source, by the source. Okay, so what we got here? We got work done equal to QV is equal to VIT is equal to I square RT is equal to V square T by R. Okay, now let me go for here power. Power equal to work done by time. Here in place of work done, what I can represent? I can write here energy supplied. I can write energy supplied. Energy supplied. I can represent this one as W divided by time. This one it is T. Clear? So here whatever the values we had written, we will write and divide this by time. Okay, so I will write P is equal to W by T is equal to V I T by T is equal to I square RT divided by T equal to V square T by R into T. Got? So what I am getting here? I am getting here T cancel, T cancel, T cancel. So ultimately what I am getting? P equal to Vi is equal to I square R is equal to V square by R. Okay, so this is the formula for power. Now let us go for what is its unit. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now we will go for unit of electrical power. Unit of electrical power. Okay, so here power, it is nothing but it is represented by, no problem for it, but here it is SI unit of power equal to, what is that? It is watt. It is watt. But here what we can write? Power power P equal to VI, one we got. Let us put the formula, put the values for it. So what I am getting here, V, it is volt, and this one it is ampere. So power also can be said, it is the unit of power also can be your volt ampere. Okay, so it can be represented as volt ampere also, it can be. What is the SI unit? Okay, universally it can be written, but this is also another one. So what is the bigger unit for it? Here bigger unit which we are using, that one will be kilowatt. This one will be kilowatt. Obviously the kilo means 10 to the power 3. Another one giga can be 10 to the power 9. Okay, so another one we will go for what is the commercial unit of electrical energy. So commercial unit of electrical energy. So the means we are using electrical energy, we are paying for it, and what is the commercial unit of electrical energy? Let us see that one. So if an appliances of power P watt is used for time t second, the electrical energy consumed is W equal to P into T, or here we can write power into time. From where we got it? W equal to P by T. So P equal to P equal to W by T. So W equal to PT. Clear? So here what we can write? Power into time consumed. Okay, so electrical energy, it is in practice or practically, whatever the bigger unit only it is used. So bigger unit of power, what we are using, that one will be kilowatt. Okay, time, how this electrical energy used means, let it be that electricity we are using at home, we cannot take it for a second. How much we are using, that is why the time period here we can consume for 1 hour. So here what it can be kilowatt hour. This one will be kilowatt hour. Okay, and it is represented as small k WH, kilowatt hour. Okay, these are the commercial unit of electrical energy. So kWh is the commercial unit of electrical energy. It is the commercial unit for electrical energy. Okay. So now let us go for defining 1 kilowatt hour. Okay. So here let us define 1 kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour. So here we can divide into two parts. Yes or no? One will be kilowatt, another one will be hour. So what it can be represented? 10 to the power 3 watt into this one will be 1 hour. Clear? So this one further can be divided 10 to the power 3 watt into 3600 second, because we have to convert that one to SI system. So here this one 36001230, this one is watt second. Watt second is nothing but your joule. Okay, so what I can write here, 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Understood? So here 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Here 36 into 10 to the power 5 also we can write, but this one it is easy to remember, 3.6 10 to the power 6. So here let us define 1 kilowatt hour. So what we can write? 1 kilowatt hour, 1 kilowatt hour is the electrical energy. It is the electrical energy consumed. It is the electrical energy consumed by an electrical appliances of per 1 kilowatt or 1000 watt when it is used for 1 hour or 3600 second. Clear? So 1 kilowatt hour is the electrical energy consumed by an electrical appliances of power 1 kilowatt, or it is 1000 watt when it is used for 1 hour or it is 3600 second. So power rating of a common electrical appliances. When we go to market and purchase one electrical appliances, otherwise let it be a small bulb. When we purchase that one, we ask that one shopkeeper to give one 10 watt bulb you give. Give us a 10 watt bulb. Otherwise, that one you can tell this one it is 40 watt bulb, and we purchase that one. And when we see the cover, we find that one there it is written here 10 watt 220 volt. This one it is the current. This one it is the power rating of these appliances. This is known as power rating. Power rating of an appliances. Okay, so what information does it give? If I am talking about 100 watt bulb and 100 watt 220 volt, so here it is said that this this bulb is lighted with a 220 volt supply. Okay, and it power consumed is 10 watt. Okay, so here we can write 10 watt of power consumed by the electrical bulb when it is connected to 220 volt main supply. Okay, some other also they can this can be also represented as when 10 joule of 10 joule of electrical energy, 10 joule of electrical energy, 10 joule of electrical energy is consumed by the bulb in 1 second, because here 10 watt means here what equal to joule per second. So 10 joule of electrical energy it is consumed by the bulb in 1 second when connected to 220 volt supply. Okay, so here this is the this one it is the, so here question comes, what information does this statement give? So here current rating of these appliances, current rating of the bulb is 10 watt to 10 watt 220 volt, otherwise 100 watt 220 volt, because our house supply it is 220 volt, that is why it is written here. So here what is the hidden information given in this case? So hidden information is that just here what we got this one as 10 watt to 20 volt. So what we are getting? I am getting power and I am getting voltage. I am getting power and I am getting voltage. So from here, so P equal to VI form. So we can find out how much current flows, how much current it is required. Clear? So here also another one we can have resistance also we can find out. Here resistance also it can be, resistance also it can be according to the formula we can put P equal to resistance formula. What is that one? I square R. This one also can be P equal to VI in that form. So resistance also it can be calculated. So one thing I think you have marked it. When we purchase some electrical appliances, we ask the shopkeeper with this consumption of electricity, how much it will consume electricity. So depending upon that one our bill comes, no. So we find that one this electricity consumption should be less. So for that nowadays we are getting 5-star, 7-star rated appliances. So what is the main purpose? Main purpose is that the current supply should be less or current consumed should be less. And here what is the safe limit of the current? Here also we can find out if I am getting how much current it will flow through the circuit, through the appliances. So safe limit of the current also we can find out. This is the safe limit of the current, so that accordingly the fuse can be set. Okay. So here that how to find the resistance here. So resistance we can find I equal to V square by P. So here I am getting V square, V equal to 220 into 20, power equal to 10 volt. That one also we can get. And current, what is the safe current? Okay. So let me rub this one. So otherwise, okay. This is the safe limit of current, safe current. How much current should pass so that there will be no harm to the appliances. So here we can, from this formula we can have I equal to P by V. P is given, VAB is given, it can be. Okay, so all these are the information that is conveyed by the power rating of these appliances. Now is that how much electricity we have consumed. We have to pay for it. Electrical energy we have used, that one we have to pay for it. So here electrical energy in this case it can be kilowatt hour. Okay, and we have discussed kilowatt, 1 kilowatt are equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joules. Okay, so now this unit which consume, this is so kilowatt hour, we can say the unit in which the consumer pays the cost of electrical energy. Okay, electrical energy consumed in kilowatt hour, because how much energy we are consuming in 1 second cannot be measured. So we have to take that one for 1 hour, and here watt also we cannot use because bigger unit we want. That is why kilowatt hour it is used. Okay, so here energy what it can be, here see that one energy. So energy in kilowatt hour, W equal to P into T. So I can write P power equal to what? This one is the kilowatt. So we can write in kilowatt. And this one will be time. Time with what? In hour. Because this is the bigger unit you have taken. Understood? So if this one it is the P, if it is in watt given, then divided by 1000. If it is watt given, divided by 1000, and here time it will be in hour. Okay, understood? So here what we can write? This one equal to P into the time we can write. Otherwise, here also we can write, this one is PT formula also. This one also V, that one will be volt. I means that one is the current. Ampere into time, T equal to time it is in hour. If it is not in kilowatt, that is why also it is divided by 1000. So here we can also write volt, kilovolt, ampere, hour equal to 1 kilowatt hour also we can write. Okay, volt, here it is given in watt, that is why here we can write VIT. It will be in that kilo form. So kilo, volt, ampere into hour. That one, it is your 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, understood? So here cost, what is the cost? How much we have to pay? How much we have to pay? So here cost of electricity means how much we will pay. So here what is the bill comes? Okay, so here energy or electrical energy in kilowatt hour into electrical energy kilowatt hour into how much unit we got, sorry, into the cost, into the cost per cost, what we can say, cost per kilowatt hour. Okay, so this one will be electrical, how much we are, let it be, we have consumed 20 units. If we have consumed 20 units and each unit equal to 4 rupees 50 paisa, so accordingly we have to calculate, we have to pay 90 rupees. 90 rupees we have to pay the electrical energy. Okay, so this is how much we are paying for this electrical energy. When current passes through a device or through the appliances, it produces the heating effect. When current passes through a device, it produces heating effect. It produces heating effect. Okay, so let us see that one. This heating effect of current depends upon what factors. Okay, so first factor H is the heat produced. So first of all let us write down what is H. H is the heat produced in a wire. Let it be in a device. He is produced in a device or appliances, wire. It can be taken like this. Okay, so this heat produced, H, first factor, H directly proportional to I square, means more is the current flows, more will be the heating effect. H is directly proportional to I square, current. Okay, directly proportional to current square implies H directly proportional to I square. Second one, it is heat produced, it is directly proportional to the resistance, more will be resistance, more will be heat produced. Okay, so H directly proportional to R. Third one, this heat produced is directly proportional for the time, for which current is current is passed in the device or wire or appliances. Okay, so H directly proportional to T. So combining equation 1, equation 2, this one will be equation 3. What I am getting? H directly proportional to I square R T. Okay, and here we have to remove this proportionality symbol. So H is equal to 0. Okay, so we can write I square RT here in case of joule, or we can represent H equal to 0.24 I square RT if it is in calorie. That is the relation. Okay, and this law, it is known as Joule's law of heating. This is known as Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating. This is known as Joule's law of heating.